This is breaking news.
Squid Game Season 3 release date, cast, plot, and more. Squid Game conquered the world when it first came out, so it should come as no surprise to you that a third season is on the way. When we left Gi-hun, Lee Jung-jae, he was having a very bad day. He led a group of game players to overthrow their pink-clad oppressors, but they were massively outgunned. In the last minutes of Squid Game Season 2, the front man, Lee Byung-hun, who Gi-hun does not know the true identity of, murdered Gi-hun's best friend Jung-bae, Lee Seo-hwan, right in front of him. So presumably Squid Game Season 3 is going to pick up right after that. When I first wrote the story of Seasons 2 and 3, it was one long story arc. I wanted to have an adequate point where I could give closure as a second season, and then move on with the third. Squid Game creator Hwang Dong-hyuk said. Obviously Lee Jung-jae and Lee Byung-hun will be returning. We also expect to see Park Ju-young as Kang No-yeol, Wai Ha-jun as Hwang Jun-ho, Im Seo-hwan as Lee Myung-gae, Kang Hae-nyul as Kang Da-ho, Jo Yuri as Kim Jun-hee, Yang Dong-jeon as Park Yong-sik, Kang A-shim as Jang Jung-jae, and Park Sung-hoon as Cho Hyun-ju. The character of Cho Hyun-ju drew considerable comment when she was introduced, as she was a trans woman character played by a cisgender man. Hwang is on record as saying he tried to cast the character accurately but could not. When we researched in Korea, there are close to no actors that are openly trans, let alone openly gay, because unfortunately in the Korean society currently the LGBT community is rather still marginalized and more neglected, which is heartbreaking, he told TV Guide. Over the course of the first 2 Squid Game seasons, the characters played deadly versions of popular children's games. We don't know what new horrors will spring up in Season 3, but we do know the iconic red light, green light game will be back. A brief post-credit scene in Season 2 showed the infamous giant doll, Young-hee, and now she's brought a friend, the equally giant Hyul-soo. Netflix shared a short teaser showing 3 players walking into the red light, green light room and encountering the dolls. There's no full trailer just yet though. The teaser promised us the next season would be coming in 2025, and it is. The release date is June 27, 2025. Season 3 will definitely be the final season, but there's a chance we might not have seen the last of Squid Game once that's done. When we were doing Season 1, I was saying there was never going to be another season, Hwang said to The Hollywood Reporter. And so if the time comes, and it just so happens that I'm able to come up with a character or a different story, then maybe there might be a comeback. But I'm thinking more along the lines of a spin-off. Ooh, but what character could it follow? There's a 3-year gap between Seasons 1 and 2. So, for example, what was the front man doing during those 3 years? Hwang said. What was the recruiter doing? When I have some downtime, I like to just toss some ideas around and go wild with my imagination. So I guess we can be open to anything.